Let's use Hyper version 1 to build a basic web server. So we need to add Hyper version is 1 and Hyper UTL and Tokyo in our Congo.html. Then let's go back to main.rs file. Let's add attribute Tokyo main for the main function. So we can turn this main function as an async function. In main function, let's create a listener equal to, we will call Tokyo night TCP listener band function to create a listener. Then let's pass address 0.0.0.0 port 3000. Let's call await to handle the filter and unwrap to handle the result. Let's create a loop block so we can continually receive requests from this listener. So in this loop block, let's call listener.accept to accept request from this listener. Then let's call await to handle the filter and unwrap to handle the result. It will return a tuple, so let's create a tuple to store the returning value. This tuple will contain two values. First is the TCP stream, so let's create a variable, give the name stream. Second is socket address. We will not use this second value, so let's give it an underscore. Then let's create a variable IO equal to, we will call Tokyo IO new function to wrap this stream in Tokyo IO. So let's pass this stream into this function as argument. Then let's call Tokyo spawn function to spawn a new Tokyo task. We'll pass a sync block into this spawn function. We will add a move keyword so we can move the ownership to this block. After this spawn function, let's add a semicolon. In this async block, we will call HTTP1 import from Hyper server connection HTTP1 builder new function to create a new HTTP1 server. Then we will call serve connection. We will pass this IO as a first argument. Second argument we will call service function. Then let's create a handler. We will pass into this service function as argument to handle the connection IO. Let's create a sync function hyphen. Let's give it a name hello. Let's add a parameter will be request. Type will be request import from Hyper. This request will be body import from Hyper incoming. Returning type will be result. First type in this result will be response import from Hyper. In this response, let's give it a string type. Second type will be arrow type. Let's give it a infallible. So it means this will never fail. In its function, let's just return OK. Hold a response new. Then let's create a string from hello world. This time we will not use this request, so let's add an underscore in front of it. Let's pass this hello function into this server's hyphen function. So hello. Let's remove this pair of parentheses. Then let's call await to handle the filter. It will return a result. And let's use if light to handle the error in the result. So if there is an error, if light error is error, let's create a variable e to store the error equal to this. In this if light block, let's just print line this arrow e. Let's start our server. In terminal, let's cargo run. Let's go to the web browser. Let's visit localhost 3000. You can see it will show the hello world. This is how we use Hyper version 1 to build a basic web server. Hope see you next time.